Man, it was ridiculous. Nate Goodwin, he always like broke his wrist from football. Like a lot of these guys played football too. But then our sophomore year, that was the year we had a full roster. Arrington, and we were a force to be reckoned with. This night right here was the most special night of my entire.
So that's your senior?
My sophomore year. Because Austin, look.
Austin was there.
Because Austin,
yeah.
we had. This was like we had everybody, every weight class full.
Yeah.
Every single weight class. And this was like the most special night. It was the first match of the year, and we went against a Class 4 team, who was like Blue Springs South.
Was it Blue Springs
South? They came to us.
Yeah.
They came to us, and they always beat us. We never beat them. Like my freshman year when we went there, I was gonna wrestle JV, but I missed the bus because I didn't know Austin brought my. Like he didn't tell me he brought my stuff. Like he just had it in the car. So I thought I had to go home and get it. But they bus left, and so by the time I got there, like I had already missed it. So this year, I was like, I'm ready. That was my first year on varsity, like football. I mean, at the end of this year, I went to districts in varsity, but I weighed 121. I wrestled 135. I didn't know what I was doing. Those guys. Okay, this year I was ready. First match of the season, and the way they drew it was they started at 140. And I wrestled at 135. So everybody got to wrestle before me. And it went like Warrensburg won, then they lost 2, then they won 2.
Was that the night?
And it was like, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Was that away? Was that away?
No, that was here. It was here.
Did Austin wrestle that night?
Yeah, that was when he lost all that weight and he looked like a skeleton.
Oh,
and that was when he threw out his back.
Yeah.
That was the, you know that big Pepsi light out there?
Yeah.
That was the year we first got that.
Yeah.
That was this night. That was the first time we used that light, and we brought it down for varsity. They lowered it down. It was Arrington. Like it laid the foundation for what came after what you guys get to do now. This night, because we still had the wooden bleachers and everything. And when that match, people still tell me about that. Samantha Bradley, she's like, Anthony, do you remember that night when, and Amy, like the managers, like cheerleaders,
what did you do
Michelle
that night?
Slattery, like it was, okay, we were down, the team score.
The guy was supposed to beat you,
team
right?
score, yeah,
Yeah, he's supposed to beat
like
you.
I weighed like 132.
Yeah, he was supposed to beat
and this
you.
dude came down from like 170, like 160 something pounds to 135.
Right.
He lost like 15 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's like yeah.
And
so,
he was good.
And, yeah,
he was good.
He was strong too. So man, it came down. They were winning by 5 team points. So that meant I had to tech fall him to tie it up. I had to pin him
to win
for us to win by 1 point. Well, looking at him, like it's like okay,
this ain't gonna happen.
He's gonna beat you by less than 8 points. So it'll be like a decision. So they'll get 3 team points. Or if it's a major decision, more than 8 points, then it's gonna be 4 team points. He might even tech fall you. He might pin you. So answer just like, and just before I wrestled, Chris Post, he was our 130 pounder.
Yeah, P. False.
He was our 130 pounder, and he was like a little short dude, country dude. Always had to dip and talk with that
Chris P. False.
talk with a little draw. He was just weird. And so he's out there. This is how he warmed up. Like this. I was like, man, you look like a little sticky, but anyway. So he goes out there, chasing dude's head, because he's like, I'm gonna beat him. He goes out there. They grab each other. Chris is like, and all this thing I see is Chris's feet. Like that. And he's on his back. Match is over. I had no time to warm up. I'm like, so I was like, so I took off my stuff, went out there, and I looked at him, shook his hand, he like squeezed my hand. I was like, all right. Match started. He grabbed me. I was like, I tried to shoot him. I couldn't do anything. He shot in on me, took me down, and shot the half straight on my back. The whole gym went, like all the air just went out of the gym. And I was flat on my back like this. And I was right here in the circle. And I was like this. And in the first 30 seconds of the match, saw Dad and Mom right there. And
That's all right, son.
and all I could think,
You did your best.
all I could think was, this isn't happening.
I can't believe this.
I said, no! Got him down.
We gonna wrestle that.
Come on, let's go.
We gonna wrestle now.
Got back in the middle. The dude was like down, up. I got down like this. Dude got on me. Boop. Started wrestling. I got up and got away from him. They were like, come on, we were wrestling.
Hype.
And then everybody's like, yeah, come on. And then I shot in on him. Boom, I took him down. And everybody's like, yeah, go. And I was like, oh, man, he's trying to stand up. And he like switched on me, got behind me. And I said, no, man, we were just going. Then I switched back on him. Man, we were going.
It was a good match.
And it got down to where he had 7, and it was like 7-6. Okay? 7-6. And all he had to do was, and he had the choice. He chose down, 3rd period. And I'm like, come on, you all get there. The whole match, I was on my back the first 30 seconds. From that all the way back to 7-6. They're like, come on, it's it. All he had to do was get away, 8-6, and then just stall out. And so, like, he stood up, whistle, whoop, he stood up, and I boom, took him back down, wrestled, he stood back up, woo, boom, took him back down, wrestled around, 20 seconds left on the clock. And he went like that.
Yeah, hey, you cut that chin. He cut that chin.
I got sideways, hooked him up.
He hooked him chin.
The whole gym. The bleachers and it was John. The men, the cheerleaders on the mat, they're like,
He cut that chin.
Everybody, the reporters, he was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Everybody, the ref was like, 2, boop. Just before time ran out, 4 seconds left on the clock. Boop, boop. Pinned him. 6 points.
And we won.
1 point. We won. Everybody from the bleachers ran down, picked me up. I couldn't breathe. My chest was burning.
That was your highly exalted moment.
Yeah, straw dog.
That was your highly exalted moment.
Everybody picked me up. I was like, everybody was like, hitting on me.
Yeah. Ain't nothing else like wrestling.
Everybody was
nothing like wrestling.
I was like, yes.
Nothing like
Austin
wrestling.
was crying. He was like, man.
It was good.
So emotional. Everybody.
Just a moment in time.
It was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
I know I got it on video. A moment in time.
And it was just like, it was, and I was like, yes, yeah. And they put me down, and everybody was like, yeah. My girlfriend was there. Justine, you remember her? Dark skin little girl?
She could run.
She was there. She was like,
Run that track.
Man, she was like, I was like, and you interviewed me for the paper. I was like, man, I can't breathe. Get on my face.
Y'all, let's get out of here. Let's get up out of here.
Great. And after that, we did our
we get ready to get out of here. Go home. I'm home. All right. All right, guys.
We lined up for this picture right here. Right after the thing.
Hey, y'all say a peace out to the camera.
We lined up for the picture. Peace.
All right. We out here. We out here. 06 111 119.
Oh, shit. Yep. We lined up for that picture right here.